Mary Beth O'Neill, Executive Coaching with Backbone and Heart, a systems approach to engaging leaders with their challenges. Welcome to the captivating summary of Executive Coaching with Backbone and Heart, a systems approach to engaging leaders with their challenges by Mary Beth O'Neill. In this book, O'Neill unveils the importance of executive presence, a personal image that commands respect and positively influences your professional growth. The book delves into neurolinguistic programming, social intelligence, SI, cultivating the right attitude among your teams, skills to achieve buy-in, storytelling techniques, ethical persuasion principles, and developing a personal brand to attain success. Get ready to learn how to engage with your challenges and become a successful leader with a powerful executive presence.
Mastering executive presence. To succeed in the business world, it takes more than just talent. Your ability to manage perception is equally important in determining how high you will rise. Executive presence, a personal image that inspires respect, is the key to gaining influence in your firm. People are always selling, and the success of your pitch depends on how your audience perceives you, not just your message. You can control how people perceive you through their senses, but you can't completely control how they filter and interpret your message through their meta-programs, belief systems, values, memories, and past decisions. Understanding these filters can help you communicate effectively and build executive presence, which is essential for moving up and becoming optimally effective in your career. Enhancing executive presence. Learn how to enhance your social intelligence and influence how others perceive you in the modern work world. The days of authoritative and unquestioned management are behind us. To enhance your executive presence in the modern work world, you need to cultivate your social intelligence, SI. Social intelligence helps you influence how others perceive you through 5 key aspects: presence, clarity, awareness, authenticity, and empathy. To improve your SI, you can undertake a regimen of daily exercises. Start by developing hyper-awareness of what's happening around you, using all your senses to appreciate situations that you often take for granted. On day 2, evaluate your strengths and weaknesses to develop your authenticity. On day 3, by practicing honesty and projecting genuine emotions. Day 4, focus on simple and direct communication, while on day 5, practice putting yourself in other people's shoes and empathize with their emotions. On day 6, be an attentive and empathetic listener, and on day 7, make a plan to continue these practices. The author cautions that understanding human perception with all its flaws is essential to achieving the result you desire. With these techniques, you can develop your social intelligence in 1 week, which will help you enhance your executive presence, building stronger relationships and improving your overall effectiveness. Mastering the art of reading people. To cultivate executive presence, mastering the skill of reading people is key. Understanding both verbal and nonverbal cues, as well as context, can increase the likelihood of achieving desired outcomes. Familiarity with an individual's baseline behavior is critical, as it allows you to reassess first impressions, eliminate biases, and consequently, draw more accurate conclusions. Finally, being aware of personal filters can help to prevent the distortion of meaning during the data collection and interpretation process. Overall, learning to interpret people's words and actions is critical to building successful relationships both in personal and professional settings. The power of buy-in. The key to successful leadership lies in engendering buy-in by creating a collaborative environment with shared values. Authoritarian management styles may achieve compliance, but not commitment. Google's success illustrates the importance of creating a culture that values cooperation and involvement at every level. By aligning project goals with organizational values and giving employees a voice in business decisions, leaders can foster a motivated, high-performing, and happy workforce. The power of storytelling. Great leaders have long known that storytelling is a powerful tool to engage people emotionally. Simply presenting facts and figures cannot inspire action in the same way. To create a captivating story, focus on a central theme, use powerful language, transport the listener through pacing and vivid descriptions, and keep it brief but impactful. Success stories are effective in inspiring people, while case studies are helpful instructional tools. However, rumors can be damaging and require prompt action to avoid reputational harm. Effective leaders know how to leverage the power of storytelling to inspire, teach, and engage their audience. The Art of Ethical Persuasion. In the age of information and communication, winning someone's trust and influencing them in a positive way is essential for achieving success as a leader. The right attitude is the key to building your executive presence, and manipulation is never the solution. The book describes ethical persuasion as the approach that effective leaders should embody. Ethical persuasion is the process of convincing others to take action through mutually beneficial reasoning, rather than coercion or duplicity. The author has outlined 10 principles under ethical persuasion that every leader should implement. 1. The visibility principle: build familiarity with your audience to increase accountability. 2. The supply control principle: scarcity creates demand, making your offer more compelling. 3. The framing principle: choose your words carefully to evoke favorable images and opinions. 4. The authority principle: people trust and accept the message of an authoritative figure. 5. The evidence principle: supporting your opinion with facts and reliable sources increases credibility. 6. The likability principle: creating a sense of equity and empathy with your audience. 7. The reciprocity principle: give and take, try to help people before asking for their support. 8. The experience principle: engage your audience's emotions with visual and other sensory stimuli. 9. The highlighter principle: emphasize the positive features of your message without overlooking the negative ones. 10. The passion principle: share your passion for a topic, product, or service to convince others. By following these principles, anyone can learn how to be convincing without resorting to manipulation or deceit. The author expresses that the art of ethical persuasion involves thinking long-term, creating trust-based relationships, and putting the interests of others ahead of selfish motives. Applying these principles takes patience and strategy, but it ultimately leads to lasting influence and success. Resolving conflict effectively. Conflict in the workplace is inevitable, but it doesn't have to damage relationships and weaken executive presence. Differences in style and approach cause most disputes, but conflict can be beneficial if handled properly. Active listening, clear boundaries, and objective hearing are essential. Validating opinions and empathizing with reactions through tactful communication ensures positive feedback reception. Addressing concerns, rather than attacking personalities, is also key. Remember, even a tiny bit of emotion can detonate a logical disagreement. Through these techniques, you can navigate conflict in a productive way that can enhance your professional relationships. Executive presence, your personal brand. The book explores the importance of creating a personal brand that reflects who you are, how to develop and maintain it, and the benefits it brings to your life. In a world that revolves around branding, the importance of creating a personal brand cannot be overstated. Creating a personal brand is no longer the sole concern of companies or products. Modern professionals must also have an executive presence that reflects who they are and what they stand for. The book emphasizes that everyone already has a brand, whether consciously created or not. It is the culmination of every impression made on others, whether at work, on the internet, in the community, or at home. To avoid having a random brand, take control of creating your personal brand and become proactive in shaping every aspect of how the public perceives you. According to the author, an effective communicator knows how to impart criticism in a manner that feels like supportive mentoring rather than punishment. The book highlights the importance of using social media to develop a personal brand that is authentic and reflects your core values. Fashion yourself as a thought leader, mind your message, create a stunt, and write something worthwhile are some tips mentioned in the book to improve your personal brand. The media provides a multitude of opportunities to enhance your personal brand. In conclusion, developing a personal brand is not only essential but beneficial. Your personal brand, i.e., your executive presence, is the primary element in the process of attracting good fortune or what others perceive to be pure blind luck.
In conclusion, Mary Beth A. O'Neill's Executive Coaching with Backbone and Heart offers practical insights on how to build a successful executive presence that is valued and respected. By focusing on various aspects such as neurolinguistic programming, effective communication, empathy, and authenticity, one can develop an impactful leadership style. The book also emphasizes the importance of storytelling, ethical persuasion principles, and building your personal brand to excel in your professional journey. By applying these valuable lessons, you can elevate your career and become a truly effective and engaging leader.